Hello everyone and welcome back to Reddit League. We are in Lithuania this week and I am doing the same thing with the voiceovers. I'm just looking at my results from the last week where I got a perfect game. There against Epcurus who dropped 5 points, but that's still a draw. I do get 3 points out of it, a bonus point for not winning and still being in the top half, and one for the perfect score. This week I'm up against Heddicmi in Lithuania, as I said earlier, and I was playing this with not a lot of time left, let's say. It says an hour and 2 minutes, but I hadn't reloaded it, so it was a bit weird. But anyways, Lithuania, basically a country of just a bunch of fields. No offense, but like that is most of the country. It's very hard to region guess around here. And so you're really gonna depend on the signs that you see. And I've started off the round. I go north for a bit, and there is that spire off in the distance. Probably part of that town, and yeah, it's. I go up there. I see there's a kilometer marker. And it said 1 on it, which means I'm only 1 kilometer down whatever road I'm on. And well, going this way, I find these roads right here. I do have 2 towns, Lokishkis and Kupishkis. They do actually show up right now. It takes me a second to find them. They're just northeast of Panevėžys. And also, yeah, my screen is very zoomed out. I think Calamity mentioned it in the last cast that they did. Calamity and Basement. But yeah, there we go. Here I find a town named Panemonelis, and I actually had my pin right about there. And I'm like kind of circling around the church. That's the spire that I saw earlier. And so I must be about here. And now I have plenty of time. I'm trying to figure out how to pinpoint this the best I can. I try using the directions, but the road angle of that off-road doesn't quite match the way you'd expect it to. So yeah, I'm not too sure at the moment how exactly I should be pinpointing this. So yeah, there aren't really any landmarks I can use around here. I think eventually I decide to start click counting. First I tried click counting with like large clicks, but then I realized I have enough time to kind of do it in single clicks, and I think I start doing that right now. Bit boring, but oh well, it is what it is. This is such a tiny country that pretty much every meter does count towards pinpoints, and so I really wanted to take that extra time and make sure I got it right. Just falling 1 meter away from 25 meters can be enough to drop you, I think maybe like 20 points or so. I'm trying to I think I counted. I think I got 9 to the north and like 24 to the south or something. I know it was like roughly a quarter, but not quite. But I kind of estimated, and I just guess 6 meters. I will happily take that. This next round, we have a town name here, but Lithuania loves blurring the signs. Lieplauka is the town that we're just in and exiting. We have the river Lushina that we just crossed. And seeing the dirt roads, I decided to turn around and go the other way. We're entering whatever town it was, Lapishkis, I think. But we have some towns here. There's Zadanai, and I believe I saw Telshii on like the last click, and I just didn't go back to check. But yeah, Telshii is to the east, Zadanai is southish, and I think I just found the town actually. Lieplauka. I did indeed. We do have that river there, so I know that's right. And I do have this off-road here, which helps. And unfortunately, the one house that does like kind of show up on the map isn't actually there in reality, so that's not too useful. So I instead have to use the houses to the north to pinpoint and the road angle, which the road angle, actually where I had it was about good, and I just guessed 6 meters again, going pretty well. Now this one, we are on a long straight road. That is not what you want to see at any point. So, yeah, I think I thought I saw a town in the distance, so I decided to keep going this way. With these rounds, you kind of just have to pick a direction, keep going that way, and hope you get lucky. And, well, I come up here, I have the town name, Adutishkis, and there's this blue bit which tells you the nearby town, Osvilonius. I've butchered the pronunciation, but oh well. So we're entering Adutishkis. We have another town, Shvencionis, I think. And another here tells us Shvencionis is 27 away. Now that's pretty far away, especially for Lithuania. I actually find it pretty quickly. Far east, that's 27 to the west, so it must be pretty far east. I decided to check south. I think I didn't realize that there is a bit of Lithuania further east, but oh well. I go back, check the town name. There's Adutishkis. Look for that, and do I see it? It's on my screen. I just did. There we go. And this Vilionis. And so I know I'm somewhere on the stretch. And now trying to pinpoint this. I'm using the bigger click counting method. Not really too much to go off of. I think I start going this way to try and find the next junction, which I do find. And, well, oh, actually, I don't think I was click counting then. I think I was just trying to figure out whether I was north or south of that road. I think this time I am actually click counting. I would try and like follow along, but there's I'm clicking too many times. It's a little difficult. Again, another kind of boring-ish round where I'm just trying to click count and figure out roughly how far down the road I am. Not the best, but like I said, this is Lithuania. It's a tiny country, and well, I need to keep trying to find this. I think I'm like trying to estimate it roughly. Don't really have a good estimate at all. But I know it took me a lot of time to get to the southern end, and 63 meters, dropped 7 points. But it was a bit of a long shot anyways. On this round, I see a bit of a town to the east. Just looks like some old mills, that kind of thing. And not a whole lot going on. There's a town name. Vilkupiai. And it was on the screen for not very long, but there was a kilometer marker which said, I think it said 2 or something. So I figure I'll find the main road nearby. Might have actually said 1, and I find this. We have Kudirkos Namiestis, which I find a similar town, similar in towns like Zamalio Namestis, which isn't quite right, but it could be a situation where, you know, towns are named after some feature of the area, and so we might find Kudirkos Namestis nearby. I try moving down, but there isn't a whole lot on the road. I decided to just try searching for it. And, well, there isn't a whole lot. I need to go and take a look at this. Kibartai is also on the sign. Which, I mean, it's a little further away, but I figured that Kudirkos Namiestis might be easier to spot. And it is on my screen at the moment. I don't know if I've spotted it at this point. And I just did. And Kibartai is just to the south. And Vilkupia is right there. So yeah, now on to the pinpointing, and oh well. Another situation of this, I'm going down checking that that road to the north exists, and it does. And well, I'm kind of giving away a little bit, but like this is where I like. So I tried to pinpoint with the houses, except the houses don't show up. And I tried to like judge my distance from the curve, and I badly misjudged that one, as you'll see in just a moment. I kind of thought I'm just a little past the curve, and nope, I was 43 meters away, and yeah, just lousily dropped another 5k. One more round, middle of a field. No really urban rounds. This says it's 6 kilometers to one end, so I decided to try going that way. And well, 6 kilometers is still a pretty long time. In doing all the practice seeds, I did try and judge how far down the road I can travel. I think with 4 minutes, it's about it's pretty much just about 6 kilometers. Maybe 7 if I don't hit any moving bugs. But it's not great, but I decided to give it a shot. And yeah, we shall see. There's a little tower here, there's a little junction, but not much down there. 1 minute down already. I think about 2 kilometers down the road, so on a decent pace, I'd say. I act like this is like a race of some kind. It kind of is against the clock, but like it's not an actual race, is it? Come down here. There's a. I just go and check the kilometer marker. I think it's at 3, so like I'm halfway down already. There was a little junction there with a little bus stop. Nothing much to see there. And well, I come down here, there's another off-road, another little curve, and another kilometer down. Not finding much. There is this. And I decided to go this way, because it seemed like that was actually how the road continued. We have the river name, Ringuva. And yeah, still moving, not really much to see. I think I saw a sign earlier that I missed, but oh well. Now, we are coming up to a train track, and there it is, we're crossing it. And there's a sign there, but it's just a little too far to read. But at least we do have the railway crossing, that'll help when we get to pinpointing. Drashutsiai and Shupiliai. And they seem familiar, so I decided to try looking for them. I don't know why I've just clicked like in the worst hedge location possible. I couldn't answer that myself if I wanted. But we find what appears to be the main road through the town. And well, I just passed it and I go back and it says Route 159. And with a minute to go, we just gotta see if I can actually find it. And I actually do find it, just out of Krushenai. And yeah, this is where I kind of made a mistake in that I assumed that the road we were on all along was the 159, when it wasn't. as it turns out, we're actually just at the northern end of the 159. Which doesn't make a lot of sense. Or, well, rather, it does make sense. It just, what I thought at the time, that we were at near the southern end of the 159, was clearly wrong. And with 10 seconds, I don't really have where it could be. I'm kind of just guessing off of the rough road angle, and yeah, it was north of Kushanai. There's Lashutsi. That kind of sucked. Dropped almost half the points on that round. But oh well. It is what it is. There's Jashutsia, there's the train track, and the river. And looking at the results, I did play this at the end of the allotted time, so like I do find Heddicmi is below me. And yeah, you kind of just command F for it. Heddicmi didn't have a great time. 2 5Ks and then everything was downhill from there. But yeah, that is a win in the books. One that I really needed, as Heddicmi was pretty much on par with me in the rankings. So that really helped maintain my lead. So yeah. Unfortunately, that one round's there, but like I would have had a win regardless. No bonus points that I could get there. I think I spent some time like trying to figure out who won against who, but like in either case, that is gonna be it then. So yeah, while you watch me try and mess around with the sheet, thank you all very much for watching. I'm up against Wakelok next week on a world map, so we shall see how that goes. But yeah, once again, thank you all for watching, and see you all next time. Goodbye.